Are you ready to listen to a podcast?
Here comes the Playhouse Podcast, thanks to Bradshaw and Bryan Law Offices.
Find, subscribe, and listen.
Did you miss the show? Download the podcast now.
Hey, it's Elena J. So the Playhouse have the debate of the century. Is burping or farting more offensive? Plus, if you were to see a neighbor's ex slash their tires on their car, would you be a witness to the police even though you're scared of that ex then slashing the tires on your car? And what is the creepiest kid's toy? All of this plus so much more is coming up in the Playhouse Podcast, which starts now.
Thanks for making us part of your morning. It's Kat and JJ in the Playhouse. Elena, what's worse, burp or fart?
Totally a fart.
Yeah, I would say that too. I would say a burp is just, you will explode. Mm-hmm. After a can of bubbly, I am just like, I'm like Charlie, trying to get down from the ceiling. I just burp, burp, burp.
Part of it is like if you have a beer, that's a worse burp than the seltzer. Like if you have like the Bud Light seltzers or the Coronas or the White Claws or whatever. Yeah. That's more of an effervescent burp. But what were you eating the other day? I had a
Slim Jim.
Now, by the way, can I just start there?
He has such a problem with me eating Slim Jim.
Elena, when was the last time you saw an actual lady eat a Slim Jim from a gas station?
It's been a long time.
That's a problem right there that we need to dig deeper into. And if you're working at a convenience store, I think you should have every right to tell any woman that comes up to the register with a Slim Jim, this is a bad idea.
That is so sexist. That's sexist.
It's a sexist food.
Only men can snap into a Slim Jim?
I will stand here on 2 firm feet telling you that Slim Jim does not target women with their marketing.
Women actually need more protein and iron than men. FYI.
And that's FINE.
That's how I get my protein.
Through Slim Jims? This is, again, a problem we need to explore.
Anyway,
hold on. Elizabeth, when was the last time you actually snapped into a Slim Jim?
It's got to be at least 5 years.
Yeah. See,
5 years too long.
She's the only savage woman that's out there taking Slim Jims off the counter at the, like she'll come up, she'll be like, here's my Red Bull, give me a pack of Marlboros, and how about a Slim Jim?
I just love how long they are, and then you can just...
All right. Anyways, what's worse, Elizabeth, a fart or a burp?
Oh, a fart. My husband's a farter, I'm a burper. It's just nasty.
And that's why it works for you guys.
Match made in heaven.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, can you burp on command for us right now?
Oh, my God.
I love it. It's so ladylike.
He just fell in love.
Listen, yeah, it doesn't work out with your old man. I'll be here for a while, okay?
I think your wife could kick my butt, but sure.
Yeah, well, she's pretty savage sometimes, too, but she's twice the woman Kat is. She hasn't had a Slim Jim in a long time, so. Have a great morning.
All right.
Take care. Wow. Is that a knock on my wife or a knock on Elizabeth? I couldn't tell which way that was going.
1692. Go, Kat. My daughters and I always eat Slim Jim as snacks.
That's a made-up text. That's from a guy.
My teenage girls, 18 and 16, eat Slim Jims all the time at 1508.
No, listen, I want somebody who's actually working at a convenience store right now to call up and tell us when was the last time you saw an actual lady, not a female, but a lady, eat a Slim Jim. That's what I want to know.
They are luscious.
Beverly,
so
when was the last time you snapped into a Slim Jim, Beverly?
Dude, on vacation this last week. I'm not kidding.
All right.
It's Bev Bailey. Of course she's going to snap.
I didn't know it was this Beverly. Now it's all making sense. So what's the...
oh, my gosh, of course it is.
What's worse?
Okay, so normally... It's okay. My husband can burp pretty bad. I think you've seen him that one time, and it's like rank where like literally my 16-year-old hates his guts when he burps. But I'm not kidding. My daughter farted, and she never really farts. She always complains about, oh, my stomach hurts. And she admitted over this last weekend, we were up on vacation in Gunflint, and she's like, I never fart. I just hold it in. Bro, she was in the room hanging out with me, and she let out a fart. She was wailing on the Slim Jims on the trip up. It like cleared the whole room. This beautiful 16-year-old girl. And I'm like, holy man, what the hell, girl? Oh, anyway, it was pretty funny. And I was so proud of her. And I thought it was going to go bad. And she was going to maybe get upset and leave the room. And she started laughing. And she was okay about it. I'm like, man, this is great. It was like one of those best vacation experience moments ever.
I want to hang out with people that are proud of me when I do stuff like that. Like, I bet you clapped. Did you clap?
I did, dude. I was like, man, that was the best ever. Like, dude, you got to let your farts out, Holy crap, that thing's been brewing.
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah. But, I really think it just depends on the person, I guess. Because my husband can burp like it smells like a fart. Dude, like you ate crap.
All right. We get it, Beth. We get it, Beth. All right. Have a great morning. Good luck with your Slim Jims, all right?
Guys.
Take care, by the way.
Her intensity.
She's
That energy, though.
Yeah. I feel tired after listening to her. Like, it tired me out a little bit.
Look at this. Hi, Kat. I'm a female, and I ate Slim Jim the other day. This one, keep talking about Slim Jims, Kat. I'm going to have to go get a twin pack for lunch.
I just find it super difficult to believe that real, like, ladies, like, real delicate flower females are having Slim Jims.
I love how it's like,
Elena,
is it meat?
listen.
Is it not meat?
We're going to talk about fiancés in a little bit, but look at your fiancé. When was the last time she snapped into a Slim Jim?
It was probably about half a year ago.
Really?
Mm-hmm. But we don't do the Slim Jims. We do the like the teriyaki sticks.
Okay, that's different. I'm talking Slim Jim. It's a slimy, processed, 2-foot chunk of meat. You know what I mean? Like, it's just something.
I love how the corners of my mouth sometimes turn orange. Can't get the stain off.
All right. Time for group therapy here in the Playhouse. You can always get a hold of us through Playhouse Mornings on Facebook. Drop us a DM, text us, call us. What we really love is to give you the opportunity to get your issue on the radio. And our audience has always been really, really cool about giving great advice. So, Derek, what do you got for us this morning, man?
Yeah, so I saw something the other night, and I'm not exactly sure what to do about it. My girlfriend really wants me to tell the police that I saw our neighbor's ex slice her 2 back tires.
Oh.
Okay. So you're a witness, essentially.
Yeah.
Are a witness to a big crime. Okay.
I have a new Audi, and I really freaks me out thinking about that information getting back to him because I don't want to be next in line with the slashed tires.
I know that, most places are like, listen, it's confidential, it's anonymous. I'm like totally on your wavelength here. If I had anything that they could damage or come back and hurt me or my family in retaliation, I feel like there are always loose lips everywhere. So I don't know if you should say anything.
Right? Biggest small town ever.
Yeah.
In the Playhouse.
I agree. Boy, Elena, what would you do here? Would you turn this into the cops?
I don't know. I'd probably talk to the neighbor.
Really?
Yeah.
You want to be part of this?
Because all she has to say is, listen, my neighbor came over and said that they saw you. Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then all they have to say is, oh, that's a nice Audi over
I ain't
there.
doing it. I'm not doing it. I already could. I can. No.
Normally, we don't always agree on things, but I just don't know if I would get involved in this.
You're bringing harm your way.
Right. But an anonymous note could go a long way. Make sure that you wear gloves. See, I'm all about the prints. But I don't know.
Terry doing group therapy this morning. If you saw this, would you report it?
Yep.
Absolutely. Right away. 100%.
Right away. I probably wouldn't have let her finish slicing the tires.
Yeah.
Oh, you'd have been out there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
It's the right thing to do. I hope people look out for me like that.
Oh, good looking out. I got that.
Well, obviously, us three won't.
Yeah.
But, Terry, it's nice to know that there are people out there like you.
You're the last great family man, Griswold.
Love thy neighbor.
Thanks, Terry. Have a great morning, man.
You bet. You too.
So Terry's salt of the earth kind of guy.
So I had a neighbor who was building a house, and my other neighbor, Michelle, so the house was under construction. My other neighbor, Michelle, woke up at 2 a.m. to get a drink of water, and she was looking out her kitchen window, and she saw flashlights.
Oh, people were stealing
inside.
copper.
They were stealing copper. They were stealing
no way.
Tools that were left inside. They busted through the front door. I mean, there are always people that are going to do just terrible things without.
So what'd she do? She called the cops right away?
She did.
Yeah.
And they showed up and didn't catch them right away. But these guys had been hitting all these houses and causing thousands of dollars in damage. So sometimes you just got to say something.
With group therapy, what would you do? You see tires getting slashed, but you're like, man, I got a brand new car. I don't want to bring these problems my way. Yeah. I think we all agree the right thing to do is to call the cops. But I think very few of us would actually do that, except for Terry.
Well, the cops better keep their mouths shut. And most of the time they would. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They say we got an anonymous call.
Does this have to go on a police report if you report it?
I don't think you have to say your name or anything like that. This is an anonymous report. You just say,
they're going to know.
Keep my name out of it.
They're going to know.
For my safety.
Weird news.
You have no idea how much I think about Liam being the only child. Is he lonely? Should I just punch out one more? because I just don't want him to turn into a space elf. That's the last thing I want. This guy, Lewis, has spent $100,000 transforming his body into a space elf, and it's all because he was just lonely.
Well, it's actually because I was a really lonely child when I was in school. So I decided to, face this hard reality with fantasy. The elf ears, of course, were one of them.
Right.
The custom facelift, triple facelift actually, middle face, lower face, and neck was one of the latest things I have done. Also, the cat eye was made at the same time, and neck correction.
No, it may be you, Lewis.
He's had over 30 surgeries. His next one coming up next month is to have a mask, like a space helmet mask, underneath his skin.
Like the Mandalorian, but under his skin.
Who are these horrible doctors? Like, this is
Some
a
doctors will, you
Frankenstein
throw a couple
situation.
of bucks at a doctor, and some of these people will do whatever you want. The thing is, listen, Lewis, do whatever you want, whatever makes you happy. But when you don't get a job on Wall Street, now you know why, man. It isn't the man keeping you down. It's just
it's your space
there's
elf.
not a whole lot of space elf gigs out there.
I can't go to Taco Bell. I'm on an all-carb diet.
The always delicious Taco Bell. You two go to Taco Bell, okay?
Take me to dinner at Taco Bell.
Teach you how to say quiero Taco Bell.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
There's one Taco Bell trying to make a difference. It's in Newman, California, and they are giving away free tacos for people who pay for their meals in coins because of the coin shortage because of coronavirus. So the Taco Bell says the promotion is only temporary. It is only at this one, but I'm sure if you wanted to pay in all coins, you can. But do you remember back in the day, we wouldn't have this problem if K-Fed tried to convince everybody to throw out all of their coins.
See, you forgot that Kevin Federline had a song.
He was a rap god, yes, and that is what's weird.
Elena, congratulations again. Came back from your vacation with a fiancé. Mm-hmm. And the wedding date is set for, is it June still of next year?
Yeah, June 12th.
All right.
So we'll see.
Congratulations. So we'll see?
Well, I'm worried about COVID,
You'll be fine. I'm one of those people.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
It'll be all right.
You said you're going to have a small one anyway at the cabin, right?
Well, I mean, still like 120 people.
Jesus.
So, yeah, we tried narrowing it down and...
You can cut Kat, Derek, and Liam off the list. I'll cut you 3.
Okay.
Probably save on a lot of the food bill.
That's nice.
So, what I want you to do today, since Elena brought back Fiancé, all it makes me think about is the Seinfeld episode. She's like, the dingo ate your baby.
Has anybody seen my fiancé? It's just a new way of saying things. It's not as casual as a girlfriend or a boyfriend. Now you have a fiancé.
If you currently have a fiancé, you should call us at 251-1047. What I'd like to do this morning is I would like to give you 15 seconds to brag up your fiancé. And Elena, please set the tone. Your 15 seconds starts now.
All right, my fiancé, Melissa, brilliant. She's a software engineer. She's kind, very selfless, creative, a handy woman, an amazing dancer. She's hot, beautiful, and has a nice booty.
You did it all in 12 seconds.
Oh, there
well
we
done.
go.
Nice job. You were courteous and conscientious of our time limits this morning, so thank you. What I want you to do is call us. If you have a
fiancé,
then you should call right now and brag up your
fiancé.
How are you going to say wife? Wife?
My wifey.
Oh, you're going to get an H in there?
And there's going to be a Y at the end. Wifey.
Wifey. I like that. All right, but in the meantime, we're talking...
Fiancé.
Because it's a Fiancé Wednesday. So brag them up. But you only get 15 seconds, and then I got to cut you off. Michael, are you prepared?
Yes, I am.
Your 15 seconds, good man, about your fiancé. And you got to say it like that. Start now.
Shannon, you're my one and only true love. You're in my heart. You are my life. I love you so much. You're my fiancé. And you set fireworks off in my heart when I met you on the 4th of July when we were 18, honey. I love you.
Oh, I had to cut him off. It's 15 seconds.
Aww.
Should I let him go? Okay, Michael, keep going, man. I'll let you keep going. Go ahead.
I'm so glad you're going to be my wife. We met years ago when we were 18. We're 50 now, and I get on my knee and I give you my heart, baby. I love you.
Michael, it's a long time to know somebody.
How's
Why
that
did
booty?
it take you so long to pop the question?
Well, we were apart for 30 years, and we just got back together, and I asked her to marry me on one knee, and we're going to get married on the 4th of July when we met.
Stars in the sky.
We met.
Michael, that's called fate.
Fireworks in my heart.
That's
awesome. Yeah.
Oh.
How's that booty?
It's special.
She's pretty hot.
It's awesome.
Yeah?
Mounts a quarter.
You ever just put some barbecue sauce on there and just go to work?
Okay, now. Michael, don't listen to him. That was really gross.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay, Kat likes catsup instead. She's like, okay. All right, dude, have a great morning.
Thank you.
Take care.
You know when it's like you don't want to picture your parents getting it on? That's you. I don't ever want to picture you getting it on.
No.
Like when you pulled your minivan over to the side of the road after that wedding because you couldn't handle your
She couldn't keep her hands off
anymore.
Me. That was her.
Remember when you were on the golf course
She
and you
couldn't keep her
handle
hands
your
off
emotions
me.
anymore?
What am I going to do, man? I'm a red-blooded American male.
So gross. It's so gross.
You're so gross with your recumbent bike and Slim Jims.
Have you ever tried on a recumbent bike?
No, I know. Even that wouldn't get me on a recumbent bike.
Would that make it hotter?
No, there's nothing that a recumbent bike could ever do for my entire life. Knowing that you've been on one now, if my kid said, Dad, I'm going to a recumbent bike factory to work and I'm going to be the president, I'm going to make $1 billion, I'd say, nope, you can't. I would stop them from going there.
That's mature.
If my son said, Dad, all I got to do is do this recumbent bike race and I get $1 trillion, I'd go, nope, we're going to be poor the rest of our lives. You do not go on a recumbent bike. Do you want to be like Kat?
This is 2020. You need to accept everybody.
No.
Even if they ride a recumbent bike.
I will fully accept every human as a good human if you're a good human, but you could be the Pope on a recumbent bike. Gone. You got to get the hell out.
Know how long
Banishment.
it takes me to do 6 miles? 20 minutes. Breeze.
But you look like that.
So what?
I don't care if it took you 4 seconds. Looking like that on a recumbent bike is never going to be worth it. Ever. Knowing that many people are pointing and laughing.
What you say to me, never, ever.
You lost your train of thought.
I got lost in your eyes.
Fiancee Wednesday. The hate in my eyes for recumbent bikes is steep. How old is this creepy toy, Elena?
I have no idea. My mom got it from a garage sale. And then
that's a bad
gave it
idea to
us.
begin with.
Yeah. And I don't think she knew that it even talked. You know, it says the prayer.
It's a prayer bear.
Dear God, now I lay me down to sleep. I pray thee, Lord, my soul to keep. Your love be with me through the night, and wake me with the morning light. In Jesus' name, amen.
It's the eyes, though. The eyes of the bear.
They follow you.
So creepy.
It does sound creepy.
What if you just accidentally lost the bear? Would Avery know?
That's what we're kind of debating on. Because he always asks for it every morning. He's like, my bear. And we're like, no, what about this? What about the alligator instead? You know, so we're trying to like wean him off, and then we're probably just going to chuck it.
Yeah, what you do is you take him to the amusement park that day. You'd be like, oh, you know what I heard? That prayer bear really needs to get back into the forest with his other buddy bears.
You got to make up stories. Like we made up the bottle fairy. The bottle fairy has to bring your bottles to someone else that needs it. And so he had to put them all in this bag. And then we put it on the front step and then it was magically gone.
Are you kidding me?
What?
This is how you got your kid off the bottle? Is you told him he had to put him in a bag and put him on the front step in the bottle fairy?
It was no thing to him. He was like, oh, okay. So he got his bottles and they were out the door.
I'm actually speechless about this.
Really?
I can't believe you would stoop to that.
Such a perfect parent as yourself. You are judging me in the way I got rid of bottles in my house? Okay. We want to do that today. Okay. We want to do that today.
I don't even know what to say. Amy, is that a stupid idea or what?
It's different.
Yeah, it's different.
Thanks, Amy. I can do that with my voice, too. Amy, you sound smart. Okay.
Amy, tell me about the creepy toy in your house.
I had a really creepy chubble when I was little.
What's a chubble? I feel like JJ's face is going to pop up. I feel like it's the setup.
I don't really know how to explain it. I got it as a gift, and I have no idea. It's like a little bear that has like a hooded shirt on.
It looks like is a Star Wars character. What is that?
Oh, it kind of looks like an Ewok.
It
looks like an Ewok from Star Wars a little bit, yeah.
I don't know. I got it for a gift.
Does it talk?
That thing was... Yeah, it would make a weird, like, laughing sound, and its eyes lit up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great idea.
It
Jesus.
says it has sound with flashing eyes. Were they red? That would be just really terrifying.
They were like a green, like a yellow green.
Oh, okay.
Jeez. And then next thing you know,
But
you'd
it
be...
would go off even without the batteries in it in the hallway.
Oh, my God.
And I'm like, Mom, I don't want this thing in my room.
What, did you put it in a bag and put it on the front porch and then say the Chubble Fairy was coming to take it away?
Oh, yeah, that's funny how Amy is.
Listen, Amy, you're always welcome on the show because I think we're friends, even though Kat doesn't want to be your friend anymore because you gave her the, it's different.
It's been so great talking to you.
Thanks, Amy. Have a great morning.
Those jeans.
All right. Be nice. You know, I can't even see Amy. She called to talk about her trouble.
Judging my parenting, much like you, so I say.
There's not one single person that has texted in supporting the bottle fairy thing.
I think it was cute. So.
Elena, if you pull this kind of crap, you're off the show.
Okay.
That's it. I know we can't fire you for this, but you're off the show.
Elena's done stranger things. She had to ask permission to wipe his boogers. You thought that was a pretty oddball move.
But then you ditched it, right?
Yeah, we ditched it.
Yeah,
because it was dumb.
But we're still teaching consent in other ways. Like when we're tickling him, if he says no, we stop tickling.
Well, that's it. Like with any
the best
kid.
part. You got to do it until they throw up.
All right.
Podcast. Download the podcast.
The Playhouse Podcast is made possible thanks to Bradshaw and Bryan Law Offices. Catch the live show weekdays from 5:30 to 9 on 104.7 KCLD. Now, share this with a friend. Immediately.
And hey, we have more podcast episodes available. So go check them out right now. Do it. Come on. Do it. Seriously. Do it.